Yeah, thank you, Toastmaster Dinesh. And now, regarding the agenda changes, unfortunately, our first speaker, Toastmaster Wasim Raza, had some emergency situation, so he could not join us today. But the second speaker, Toastmaster Rehan, will be the first speaker. And speaker 3, me, will be the second speaker. On another note, our counter today, Toastmaster Punraj, is not responding. Perhaps he has some issues as well. So I cannot get. So we have these two changes from Mangaf Communicators Toastmaster side. How about other changes from your side? Anything? Over to you, Toastmaster Sunil, the President, ASSP.
So there are no other changes. With this, let's adopt it. I would like to raise a motion that adopt the agenda for today's meeting with mentioned changes as prescribed by our President, Toastmaster Sumant Mishra. Can somebody second?
Toastmaster Dr. Sumant Mishra, the President, Mangaf Communicators. Second, the motion raised by Toastmaster Sunil, the Division H Director, and the President ASSP Kuwait, to second the agenda with the accept the changes in the agenda. We have to introduce the guests. Any guests here?
Sumant, also I request you to put in the chat the changes in the agenda. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, DTM Ram. In the meanwhile, any guests here?
I don't see any guests at this moment.
Yeah. So welcoming all the role players and our esteemed members. I'm typing in the chat.
Okay, so in that meantime, let me...
You can introduce the TMOD.
Short message, and after that, Toastmaster Sumant Mishra ji, President, will be introducing our Toastmaster of the day. I think all of you are having a great time. I feel happy to see all our members who are very active, but the inactive members are still to be energized. Let's do some events or some talks or something to energize them so that they will come back to our this thing. Second place is that we are still short of members to start a physical meeting. I hope all of we can do back physical meeting with the hybrid sessions so that those who want to enjoy the meeting with physically can enjoy, and those who have inconvenience to join us physically can join with the online, and all of us can have a great moments together. Now the weather is fine and it is having a good time, and as well as it's the time for fever and getting sick also. So respect the weather. It will always be there to give us support, but we have to take care in all means. Now very soon we have educational sessions, and very soon we are going to have contest season also. So be prepared, those who are getting ready for a contest. It's a very good opportunity for all our members of both clubs to showcase benchmark their performances or their skills or their own learnings with other clubs. And it is like a contest. It is like a validation also. So I request everybody to participate in the contests which are coming up. And also very soon we are going to have a division event, which is of Division E, Division F and H in Kuwait, where we are bringing one of the world public speaking champions contestant, who is Fursi Utako, which will be on December 6th. And our event chair is Toastmaster Vikram Joshi, and the advisor for this event is our DTM Ramkumar Nachpalli. And I request everybody, and this should be a successful event from all of us in Kuwait, all Toastmasters. Let us share that event to all of the Toastmasters in Kuwait, and we'll have a great gathering and enjoy the session with our World Public Speaking Champion contestant, DTM Fursi. The second thing is that Division F also is going to come up with some events on this next 29th, which is about contesting, how contest should go well and all of those things. Division H, which is by division, is also planning for an event on December 3rd evening, which is how clubs, areas, and divisions can become a distinguished ones. So that will be a very good learning and preparation for all of us. We have another 6 months to go as division directors, area directors, and club leaders. We all should achieve that. We think the district objective is to achieve a distinguished status for all the clubs in the district. So that will make the one part of the club to the area to, sorry, district to become a distinguished one. So I need your support. Now it's time with contest and everything to work on our objectives, what levels we can complete, give that speeches all to achieve that levels by June. And let's become another year also for a President Distinguished Club. With that, I would like to hand over back to our President Toastmaster Sumant Mishra for introducing and further leading the meeting. Thank you. Over to you.
Thank you, Division H Director and President ASSP Kuwait Toastmasters Sunil, for the extensive reminder about the division, the area contexts. Now it's time for all the members, not only the VP Education, not only the President, not only the VP members, all unite in unison together in symbiosis to work towards this contest time and make sure your club, your area, and your division achieve the distinguished stage just step by step. Now, without further ado, I'd like to invite on the virtual podium our one of the most dynamic personality, DTM Ramkumar Nachipali, who is the VP membership of ASSP Kuwait, acting as a TMOD Toastmaster of the Day for today's joint meeting, having a very dynamic, nice theme of the day. Let me hand over the virtual podium to DTM Ramkumar Nachipali to explain his role further. Over to you, DTM Ram.
Thank you, Dr. Sumant. Can I have the privileges of shared presentation? Thank you. May I request the host?
Didn't make him. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Here we go.
Okay, 1 second. Give a second. Yeah. Just a minute. I'm here very much. Is my screen visible? Yeah.
Very much.
Yes, we can see.
Thank you. Wow. We have I think we have a lady also. I think we are majority of the members. Welcome to ASSP at Mangaf joint meeting 128 and 130 ahead from Mangaf Communicators as well. Well, can anybody unmute? Please, I want everybody to enable their video. Perhaps you can take the clips. You can interact because this would be a very amazing session we have today on what's the theme of the day? Raise your hand. Unmute. Yes, there is a screen already displayed. Yeah, I heard it. Yes, correct. Now, to understand it correctly, I also want to emphasize on what is wellness? Well, before I go into the state on further narration on this, what I wanted to ask you is, do you actually start your day with the wellness or think about the mindset having in a routine chorus life where you're tired, anxiety, with a lot of work pressure you are indulged in, day out operations? Perhaps we are working for more than 8 hours. Do you have the planning for it that you need to first plan for wellness? Let's be honest to ourselves. I think Yeah. Yeah. I want to see how many hands raised. One, just be honest, okay? Two, doctor should be Dr. Raya. Only two in the house? How's here? Yeah, nobody, we never plan for good health. That's true. Dinesh, well done. Now, the second question I wanted to ask you, because it's going to be interesting for you. Since you raised the hand, I want to ask, Michael, what kind of a planning do you have when you begin to work or before you start working? A day starts with, what kind of a wellness you will start with your mindset? How you take care of your health?
Okay. I will usually go for a run, like 30 minutes before I take my shower. Thus, I prepare myself, cardio, exercise.
Okay. Yani building, physical, little bit elaborate. Yeah. Exercise means what kind of exercise you do it? Brisk walking, running, or gym?
Running, actually running.
Okay.
Yeah, like 4 kilometers, 3 kilometers, 5 kilometers.
Excellent. Excellent. There you go. Now, second question I would like to ask our general evaluator today. Dinesh, good. Wellness is the new form of health. That's what we say, and that's what the science says as of today. But Michael said running, marathon, 100 meters, whatever he is taking, a physical. What kind of a wellness do you think in one of the 6 dimensions which I'm going to reveal today? This is directly related to what? When he runs, what kind of a well-being or wellness he will gain from physical activity?
Thank you very much, Toastmaster of the day, TTM Ramkumar.
Thank you.
As our speaker Michael told, he doing the whatever doing, it's called the physical exercise. So
please give him a round of applause. This is one of the dimensions.
The muscles or make the body in
fitness. So, excellent.
Yeah, the fitness, he's the fitting lover. So that's why he's doing this physical exercise. And wellness is not only the physical exercise, it is also should be the related to the mental. So some people do the meditation that is not required much exercise as Toastmasters Michael doing. Like me, I am wake up 4 o'clock early morning. For 10 minutes, I take the rest before I going to my take fresh. I first drink the hot.
I think Toastmasters Dinesh had a networking issue here. He's connecting back.
After since I am working in the maintenance, so I take the
that's fine because
I routine project also and come back to office. Then this is my routine of the wellness.
Thank you. Dinesh, please do check, be mindful about your internet connections. We could not hear a lot of your speech. We got interrupted 3 to 4 times. Please check your internet connectivity. But we got the message very clear. So everybody agrees, yes, please raise your hands. And that physical well-being and physical wellness is more important in our life. So folks, that's the first and the foremost thing you need to remember as one of the dimensions among the 6 dimensions. Well, Canadian born author physician Hulbert L. Dunn is the medical director, of course, 1896 and past 1975. He was known as father of the wellness movement. Yes, you heard it right. Father of the wellness movement. Remember, 1975, whereas I was born in 1974. Wow. His work was focused enormously on good health, not being ill. Isn't it amazing? 1975. And today, I'm sure I have a belly. How many of you have a tummy? We all have it. 1975, the gift he has given of wellness, but still we could not grab the opportunity of being well. And he termed as high level wellness, and he defined as a condition of change. Yes, a condition of change in which the individual, okay, as an individual moves forward, climbing towards a higher potential of functioning. Our organs, kidney. How many of you feel that many people collapse because of kidney problems? We hear it. Cancer, organ failure, heart attacks. See, that's why he defined as it's a condition change in which the individuals should move forward, climbing towards a higher potential of functioning. Potential in the term positive, okay? Take this as a positive of functioning our organs, our body systems, organs, everything, okay? He embraced with the National Wellness Institute by saying that wellness is functioning optimally within your current environment. Wellness is functioning optimally within your environment. Environment can be anything, your work environment, social environment, societal environment. We have stress, pollution. Pollution can harm us, cannot breathe. Our children cannot breathe, correct? And in society, we have several issues, noise. Suppose one function is going on, one person newly get married, but he makes a lot of noise and my children, neonates are sleeping. Isn't it traumatic? Isn't it traumatic? Not only that, religious, for example, India celebrates Diwali, but lots of pollution and loudness with the crackers burning. Should it be necessary? Perhaps it is necessary, but it takes a lot of time. What is here? My motto is wellness is functioning optimally within your environment. Please give a round of applause to start the meeting with the Toastmasters. Connected with wellness is the new form of health. Appreciate. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished Toastmaster invites once again all of you for our wonderful joint meeting between ASSP and Kuwait Toastmasters. Mangaf Communicators, please help me introduce the timer. He is Division H Director, Toastmaster Sunil Sadanan, a president of ASSP Kuwait Toastmasters Club, a wonderful speaker, winner, and a coach, mentor in Malayalam Toastmasters Club also. He has a dual membership in the open mic. Wow, he's a coach for open mic instead. Please help me welcome Sunil Sadanan, Toastmaster, Division Director, Division H, to introduce his role as timer. Over to you, Sunil Sadananji. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day, DTM Ramkumar Nachpalli. Today, I'll be taking the role of timer. As you all know, Toastmaster Club meetings give high priority to the timings. So each and every sessions or the prepared speeches or the speeches basically will be timed. And we have three types of speeches which is going to happen here today. One is the prepared speeches. Prepared speeches has its own timeline according to the objective, which is outlined in the pathways. So we have two speakers and the first minimum speech time for them is 5 minutes. So after 5 minutes, I'll be showing the green as shown in the timer screen. At 6 minutes, it will be yellow. And at 7 minutes, it will be red. So after red, there will be 30 seconds to wrap up the speech. Yes, President.
Toastmaster Rehan Ansari, icebreaker, 4 to 6 minutes. Perhaps in the agenda is mistakenly typed 5 to 7.
Yeah.
Icebreaker.
Yeah, that's fine. Now, Toastmasters, correct me, Dineshji, if you said Toastmasters International has opted also the prepared speech, the icebreaker speeches can be 5 to 7 minutes also if the speaker
Yeah, it's,
wants.
in new system, it is 5 to 7 minutes.
All right. So since he has given, we can say
Yeah,
at
in new
4,
system, it is 5 to 7 minutes.
so there is no more 4 to 6. You mean, Dinesh ji? No more 4 to 6.
Yeah, it's new. Yeah, can go 4 to 6, but it is in now it is 5 to
Yeah.
7 minutes.
Yeah, to correct on this, Toastmaster Sunil and
Not able
Dinesh,
to listen me.
it's a choice of the individual because he's the newbie. So 4 to 6 and 5 to 7, both are acceptable. Thank you, because Toastmasters International is a flexible platform. Thank you, and over to you.
So let's agree upon how much time. I think it will be spoken by the evaluator as well. So next speech is of table topics, where we'll have the minimum time of 1 minute. You have to speak for 1 minute minimum, and green will be displayed. At 1 minute 30 seconds, yellow will be displayed, and at 2 minutes you will be having red. After that, you have 30 seconds to wrap up your speech. Then we have the evaluation speeches, which will be again timed as minimum 2 minutes, and 2 minutes 30 seconds it will be yellow, and at 3 minutes it will be red, and again we have 30 seconds to wrap up the speech. Those who are qualified within the time limits will be only eligible for the voting for the best speakers in that particular segment. So I'd request everybody, all the speakers, to be in time, and also I request all the role players to adhere to the timing limits which has been proposed in the agenda. Let us all have a great meeting. With that, back to you, Toastmaster of the Day, DTM Ramkumar Rajpal.
Appreciate. Thank you very much for explaining the role of as a timer, and well said. And here as a Toastmaster of the Day, the first speaker, Rehan, please, you have a privilege from the Toastmaster International to speak or opt for 5 to 7 minutes or 4 to 6 minutes. It's all your choice. Just let us know what's your timing, so the timer will note down your exact timing so that you will qualify for today's speech. Thank you. With that consent, let me move forward with the dynamic Toastmaster, dedicated, dynamic, committed. Who is he? He's all over in district and beyond the borders. Of course, not too far, but within our heart. Who is he? Toastmaster Dinesh Kumar Pal. Please help me welcome our wonderful general evaluator for today and district leadership chair, Dinesh Kumar Pal, to explain his role as evaluator. Over to you, Dinesh. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmasters of the Day, DTM Ram. First of all, I have doubt if I am audible to you all or no.
Very much audible, loud and clear, and you're visible too. Thank you.
Today, internet is not supporting properly. I think I changed the two mobile, but I feel same. So good afternoon to everyone. Toastmasters and if guest is there, I can someone iPhone, I'm not sure, but if I consider you as a guest because I couldn't see the name. I am Toastmaster Dinesh, your general evaluator for today. And it is an honor to take on this role in this inspiring joint meeting of ASSP Kuwait and Mangaf Communicator Toastmasters Club with the theme, Wellness is the New Health. And the word of the day, I think grammarian will announce, but I know it is the big O. So I am sure we will all feel a rejuvenated sense of the energy by the end of this session. And as the general evaluator, my role is to evaluate the overall meeting, ensuring that everything flows smoothly and providing constructive feedback to help us all grow. And I will also oversee the performance of our role players, meeting functionaries, and evaluate the evaluation segment. So let me introduce the other supporting team who will be support to the general evaluator. And before we dive into the meeting, let me bring the first role player in the evaluation team will be the grammarian. And the grammarian is Toastmaster Tristan Fisher. Toastmaster Tristan Fisher from Mangaf Communicator Toastmasters Club. Please give a round of applause to invite him, and please explain your role as a grammarian.
Thank you very much, General Evaluator Dinesh. Good evening, everyone. Toastmasters, my fellow Toastmasters, and I think we might have guests online as well. Welcome. As grammarian, it is my responsibility to pay close attention to all speakers, listening carefully to their language usage. I'll take note of any misuses of the English language, as well as any outstanding words, quotes, sayings, or thoughts. As grammarian, it is also my duty to introduce the word of the day. For today's meeting, the word is bigger. Yes, that's right, bigger, which means physical strength and good health. An example of using this word is a life of vigor keeps the spirit youthful, energetic. Each speaker is encouraged to use the word of the day, and I will give a word of a day report and grammatical usage report when called upon, and during the meeting, that is what I will be doing. Thank you very much. Over to you, Toastmaster. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Tristan. So that time I was not proper, I think, hearing what the changes made. The R counter is not available, right?
So Toastmaster Thurston, our grammarian, is doubling up as the counter with gratitude to him. Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you very
so
much,
as
Toastmaster Tristan. Please. Yeah, please go
yes,
ahead.
good evening once again. Yes, as by double role, I'll also be the counter for today. So good evening to our fellow Toastmasters and our dear guests once again. As the counter, I will be listening to what the speakers say and marking down on a chart here in front of me any appropriate word or sound used as a space filler. Space fillers can be words such as and, well, but, so, and you know. Inappropriate sounds may be uh, um, or I will also note when a speaker repeats a word or phrase such as or this means, and at the end of the meeting, I will provide my report. Back to you. Thank you.
Toastmasters wear many hats. Thank you, Toastmaster Tristan. He is really vigorous in the health and knowledge. That's why he took the two roles, grammarian and accountant. Thank you very much for that. So let me move forward. The next role player, Hark Master. Hark Master from Mangaf Communicator Toastmasters Club. None of other than very famous faces, Toastmaster Fauzia Abraham. Please go ahead. Explain your
Thank
role.
you. General Evaluator, fellow Toastmasters, and dear guests, good evening. As Hark Master, I will listen attentively throughout the meeting. I will then compile burning questions to check how well everyone has been listening. Back to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Fauzia. And fellow Toastmasters, be careful. Fauzia will test how attentively we listened during the meeting, adding an interactive favor to the session. Later on, she will read her questions to us. So be very careful. With that, I will hand over back to our Toastmaster of the day, DTM Ramkumar Nachpalli. You are mute.
Thank you. Thank you so much, our general evaluator for today. Yes, exactly. We are at 4:40. It's time to go with the first segment. What is that? That's his prepared speeches. Wow. Let me invite Toastmaster Wasim, the first speaker today. We don't have it, but first speaker, we adopted the agenda. So Toastmaster Rehan, are you ready? Can we see you?
Yes,
Can
I'm
we see
ready.
you? Yes, thank
Yes,
you.
I'm ready. Yeah.
You're very much visible. Perhaps this light
Yes.
is distracting us, but you are clearly visible to us. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Now,
Yeah.
Toastmaster Rehan, I have a question for you before you start.
Yeah.
How do you start your day thinking of being healthy?
How do I start with helping with?
No, being healthy or well-being. Keeping your concept on wellness or well-being of yourself. How do you start
Okay.
your day?
Yeah. I start my day with the prayers.
Great. Excellent. So, yeah, I'll stop here. So, ladies and gentlemen, understand the importance of prayers, dua, blessings. One of the dimension here is second dimension, spiritual. How many of you agree that this dimension is spiritual? Please raise your hands. Because we all know the answers. We have from 1975, but we don't know exactly how we put in our plate, the platter. So remember, the wellness is also about prayers, meditation, connecting with the spirituality, whatever your belief system is all about. That's great. Now, without further ado, please help me welcome our Toastmaster Wasim Rajat, his evaluator today, Toastmaster Michael Chindova. Wow, Michael, I'm missing you. I cannot see you. Where are you? Yeah, now you are there, Michael. That's fantastic, fabulous. Your physical energy, vigor, helped me to focus more on my potential well-being. Thank you very much, giving me the vigor, that enthusiasm, the charm, and the vitality which you give by introducing your physical activity in the morning. Please, can you read the objectives for our speaker number one? Thank you.
Fellow Toastmasters and friends, evaluators, I will be evaluating our Toastmaster who is giving a icebreaker. So I will be evaluating and providing constructive feedback so that the speaker can learn and grow. So I will be there and I will give what I have got as a feedback. Thank you, fellow Toastmasters.
Appreciate. And Rehan, can you come back on video, please? Please let us also know that you are speaking for 5 to 7 minutes or 4 to 6 minutes.
Yes.
Can you confirm us? What's 5
4
to
to
6?
6 minutes.
4 to 6 minutes. Timer, please,
Yeah.
you may note 4 to 6. Thank you. Rehan, give me a thumbs up whenever you're ready.
Yes, I'm ready.
Excellent. Toastmaster Rehan, speech title is Self-Motivation. Self-Motivation, Rehan Ansari. Over to you, sir. Thank you. Good luck.
Yeah. Good evening, everyone. Today, I would like to tell you a story, real life story, that is based on motivation, self-respect, and public speaking. So coming to the story, my boss called me. Hey, Rehan, where are you? There was urgency in his voice. He asked me to present a report in front of top level managers. I was really feeling scary at that time, but I realized that this is not just a task to complete, but it is a challenge which I have to take. And I started preparing myself for that presentation. I rehearsed a lot. Every time when I was rehearsing, I came to know that my fear is going away. It was just like it is melting away. So I rehearsed and planned, researched a lot, did a lot of preparation. When I was in front of the audience, a lot of applause I got. 48. Few were saying, "Oh, very well going, good luck. Wow, nice presentation," like that. So I realized that fear is not just a fear. It can be a motivator for us. From that day, I started working on my public speaking. because I realized that this is not up to the mark the way my boss presents. There was some dots which I started working, connecting the dots. And today I'm planning for, I'm on the process of becoming a TED talker. Everybody has this dream. Yeah. So in the next meeting, I got the chance to present a report of ISO audit. Let me tell you what is ISO audit. It is an standard system of organization where organization is assessed and they have credibility. Yes, this organization is ISO certified. So, dear fellow Toastmasters, today I want to tell you fear is not just a fear, it can be a motivator. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. That was Rehan Ansari. Please give a round virtual applause for him. I know he's commuting, perhaps driving, but still he made it. That's the vigor. That's one of the vigor that everybody should have it in you. No matter what, I'm going to stand up and speak. Excellent. Please, can we have 1 minute's feedback from all the guests and members here for Toastmaster Rehan Ansari? Using the WhatsApp personal or private message, you can do it, or you can use the chat message. Before we move on to the second speaker, please general evaluator, please note that we will be having only 2 speakers tonight. Thank you very much. It's time up. Then let's me move forward with the second speaker, Dr. Sumant, Toastmaster Dr. Sumant. Wow. Dr. Sumant, can you unmute yourself? I have a question to move forward before I ask. Yes. The speech title itself is one of the dimensions. How many of you noticed that there is something written in his speech title? Dr. Sumant, how do you control your mental well-being?
When I wake up, I try to meditate and talk to my Almighty. And then I talk to my body as well, trying to calm down the body and make myself available for the fear of the unknown, because fear of the unknown is the worst fear. When we are prepared to tackle the fear of the unknown, we are ready to face any eventualities. That's how I start my day. Thank you very much, DTM Ram, for that nice initiative. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Now he mentioned 3 actually dimensions. He mentioned prayers, which means spiritual. He talked about physical activity. Then he mentioned about calmness. The mental strength is also about the calmness, keeping calmness in your mind. So third dimensions, we are talking about mental well-being is also important to keep yourself well. High-level wellness also is defined by being mentally fit. Thank you. Without further ado, moving forward, please let me introduce his evaluator for today. Anybody can say who is his evaluator? Nobody can say. I only can say, yeah, everybody can say. Who is his evaluator? Toastmaster Sunil Sanal. I want to, because he looks very serious today. Sunil, are you with me? Very charming and right and red light. I feel like, oh my God, I'm out of time. Sunil, thank you. Just kidding. Dr. Suman, Toastmaster Sumant Mishra. He's embarking his speech from Persuasive Speaking, and his speech title is Mental Stability, I think. Yeah, the
Mental
purpose
health.
statement of his statement of his project is for him as a member to
Sorry,
understand.
Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster
Yes,
Dinesh is actually there.
Toastmaster Dinesh.
Sorry for
Yes.
interruption. I think you missed the first speaker was the Rehan Ansari, evaluator was the Toastmaster Jamal. But I don't know how if I could not heard that during the changes what you announced. So just check your agenda, please. So now already the speaker delivered the speech, and Michael Chindova already assigned as a evaluator for first speaker. But now I realized that Toastmaster Jamal also was the evaluator for him. So I think either if Jamal is ready, he can take the
Sunil, can you
evaluation
explain
for
on this
Toastmaster Suman.
adoption of the agenda and the changes? Can you reiterate, please? Thank you. Toastmaster Sunilji, over to you. President, ASSP Kuwait Toastmasters Club.
This is like the thing because the first speaker was not there, so obviously his evaluator also is not there. But unfortunately, we considered him as evaluator for the second speech. So let us adopt this change at this moment. In order, since already Toastmaster Michael has already started the evaluation notes of the speech of this thing. So second speech will be evaluated by as planned. So if Toastmaster Jamaluddin can agree and support this directions, if he doesn't, Toastmaster Jamaluddin, can you accept this change or?
Yes, Toastmaster of the day, DTM Ramkumar can proceed as evaluator for Dr. Suman Toastmaster as per the agenda. Please proceed.
So we have a change of evaluator for the first speech of Toastmaster Rehan, which will be Dr. Michael instead of Toastmaster Jamaluddin. So I request a change in the agenda at this moment of not a later stage, which we have already committed and done. So somebody to propose this, second this agenda, second this proposal, so that we have adopted the change of this agenda at this moment. Somebody can second, please.
IDTM Ramkumar Nachapalli second the motion raised to adopt the agenda for the latest changes that is to be considered for a change of evaluator. In the first speech is Toastmaster Michael Chindova. Thank you. Can somebody second?
Yes, Dineshji.
Yeah, no, that's all only. I will lower hand.
So I have
Okay, I
proposed.
second.
Yeah, you can second.
Thank you.
I second the proposal raised by the Toastmaster Sunil, change of the evaluators. Over to you.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes, twists and turns will always be there. That is what is all about the Toastmasters. Why? Learning is very important in the Toastmaster. Educational improvements, further progress is very imperative. We all have that vigor within us. That's why Toastmaster Sunil has come forward and seconded the change and adopted the agenda. Great job. Please give a round of applause once again to come back to our speaker number 2. Yes. Let me read out his objectives once again. The purpose of his project for the member, Toastmaster Sumant Mishra, to understand the types of persuasive speeches and deliver a persuasive speech at a club meeting. And today, that's what we are going to witness. He is going to deliver 5 to 7 minutes speech. And his speech title is Mental Health.
Mental health.
Yes, mental health. Toastmaster Dr. Sumant Mishra, over to you. All the best.
mental health is a journey, not a destination. How many of you agree with me? With the raise of your hands, please. Yes, no, nus, maybe. Good afternoon, good evening, fellow Toastmasters, Toastmaster of the day, General Evaluator, and esteemed guest, I think iPhone something. It doesn't matter where we are going. What matters is how we drive. Fellow Toastmasters, I'm going to drive you through the journey of the intricacies and how ultimately it leads to our vigor of a mental health. We will explore why mental health is very crucial in our sustenance, especially in today's fast-paced, ruffled, chaotic world. I'll go step by step. I firmly believe that it's 90% from the inspiration coming from the mental health and 10% from our perspiration. Yes, you rightly caught it, fellow Toastmasters. Mental health is a silent epidemic. The World Health Organization, WHO, has documented that 1 in 4 person, meaning 25% of population, will have some kind of mental issues once in their lifetime. So for navigating this and looking for practical solutions, let us join in this journey. In Toastmasters fraternity, we have seen various kind of persuasive speeches, skills, starting right from the ethos, the credibility. When one of us embarks on a storytelling speech, it is about credibility. The speaker speaks their true story and the audiences trust the credibility, sincerity of the speaker. And this encourages the audiences to come out in the open later on to speak about that mental issues. So it's good. Even the Toastmaster fraternity teaches us about how we should open up. And second speech technique is about emotional appeal, the pathos. One of meetings in Toastmaster, I remember 2022, when one of our colleagues openly spoke his personal story to all of us, talking about his pain with his emotional balance, mental imbalance, his depression, and how he came out amongst the esteemed committee of Toastmasters when he opened up. So these kind of stories, if we share, it's like an emotional appeal, and then it's a powerful bridge for us to understand the emotions. It helps us to come out as our fellow colleague in 2022 came out of his emotional imbalance. Another one is logical reasoning, logos. In this logical reasonings, we have supporting documents, supporting evidences, like we say, exercise, physical exercise, which our Toastmaster Michael Chundoma mentioned in the beginning. A physical exercise reduces depression by 20%. And this is documented. So these are logical reasoning kind of supporting skills. Another one is timeliness. the kairos type. Timeliness is taught very much in our Toastmasters, right from the impromptu speeches, table topic speeches, right from prepared speeches like me speaking. We have time duration, and addressing mental health challenges early can be very helpful to be in the transformating stage. Now, having understood the types, we can proceed on for the various practical solutions to help us vigor ourselves, our wellness. One can be daily mental checkup, like every day, starting with our self-evaluation, which Toastmasters teaches us to encourage our reflection on the mental status. Take time out, precious time out, 5 minutes time, and say, how are you feeling today? Are you all right today? Do your self-evaluation. Second is move your body, move your mind. Physical exercise like Toastmaster Michael. Moving your body releases a lot of positive hormones from the brain, which activates our vigorness and makes us come out of any emotional trauma or mental imbalances. We have other things as well, but these are very important. And also we have issues like protecting your peace by saying no, to avoid any distraction or overextending your stamina. And last but not the least, gratitude is the attitude. So having said this, kindly seek consultation from any of your mentors, any of your evaluators, and don't be shy. With the conclusion, I would like to say, your mental health is your greatest wealth. Kindly nurture it, protect it, and help others to achieve it. I try to do my part. What about you all? Over to you, Toastmaster Day, please. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Sumant, for amazing persuasive speech today. Oh, please let us have 1 minute of time to send the feedback from all the members. Please, I appreciate everyone giving the feedback to our Dr. Sumant Mishra, speaker number 2. Maybe you can use the chat or send a private message. All yours. Thank you. Thank you, timer. Thank you. Since the time is up, let me ask our members. And before that, can I ask the timer whether the 2 speakers qualified? Let me ask Toastmaster Sunil as a timer. Please help us know the time taken by the 2 speakers today.
Toastmaster Rehan Ansari has took 2 minutes 35 seconds. Toastmaster Sumant Mishra has taken 7 minutes 20 seconds.
So both the speakers are qualified.
No. Toastmaster Rehan, he has taken 2 minutes 35 seconds. So he didn't qualify with the minimum requirement of a icebreaker speech, which is 4 minutes. Toastmaster Sumant, he has taken 7 minutes 20 seconds.
Yeah, since we will not be having any voting and it is understood that Toastmaster remains qualified, Dr. Sumant, and we request now, it's time now. Now 5, 10. Still, we have good time. Let me move back to wonderful presentation today. We will talk about. Yeah. Can somebody share? Yeah, see my screen. Is the screen
Yes.
visible?
Visible now.
Thank you. Now, according to National Wellness Institute, what it encapsulates is interpretations by acknowledging that wellness has been defined and applied in many ways, right? The conditioning, the individual's life for potential well-being, higher potential of functioning of your organ and the body. Wellness is also conscious, self-directed, and evolving process of achieving. And further, it encompasses lifestyle, how we live. And we have learned a lot from the speaker number 2. Mental and spiritual well-being is very important, isn't it? The environment, what you are surrounded with. Perhaps your boss is very hard on you. How do you cope up? To me, my boss is too hard on me. For example, he will say in front of everybody, I'll hang you here. I will hang you in front of everybody. So how you cope up at that very moment? Perhaps it's very difficult, but for me, the spiritual mindset will cope up to combat those situations at very difficult situations like now. When you have a challenges with the KPMs, KPIs, and at the same time, you have a challenge to deal with the top management, the steering committee. You are responsible as HSC manager. How many of you agree that you have a boss who is not a like-minded guy? He wants the things to happen ASAP. Can anybody say what is ASAP? Nobody? Unmute. Yes, Sunny. Please unmute yourself. Let's have interaction. I want to ask questions. Let's be focused. Yes.
As early as possible.
As early as possible. So sometimes we say ASAP is not a definite term actually. As soon as possible means there is no particular time frame, right? I consider that as maybe a 1 or day or within a day, I can do it. But no, ASAP means immediate. Senior management believe that now it doesn't understand that whether ASAP is immediate or not. What it means is be a productive employee and you are to be like electrifying response. You put the switch on, light should glow. He doesn't care whether or not this task is one person job or there are multiple people involved, but you as a HSC manager, you need to be diligent in delivering what is being asked, which means you need to be productive on your mark. Ready, steady, go. So in that case, sometimes we all get defeated in our time. Can doctor give anesthetic injection can be given to a child who is crying just like that? Will it be possible? No. Dr. Sumant, is it possible for you as a doctor? Giving anesthesia?
Very interesting question. We have various tools. We try to use the tools and we try to calm down the baby first before we go for the local anesthesia. If too much crying patient, at the final step, we have to refer for general anesthesia. So thank you very much.
That means you need particular time. It's not going to happen immediately. It's not going to happen as soon as possible. Perhaps you steady the mindset of a child or infant and even adults like us. So that's very important. For that, you need to be calmness should be there in your mind. And positivity should also be there with a spiritual consciousness. That being said, positivity, a firmness contributes to living a long and healthy life. Wow. And wellness is multicultural, holistic, and it involves multiple dimensions. I was keep on mentioning about the multiple dimensions. You see, what are the dimensions here? Can somebody read it for me? Dinesh, are you with me? Toastmaster Dinesh, General Evaluator. What are the 6 dimensions of wellness here? Defined by Dr. Bill Hattler, co-founder of the National Wellness Institute. He interdependent model, the commonly referred to as the 6 dimensions of wellness, which provide the categories from which New Wellness Institute derives its resources and services. These are the dimensions. Dinesh, can you read out for me, please, if you can read? Yeah.
Yes, sure. First is the occupational, physical, social, intellectual, spiritual, and emotional.
I stop you here, Dinesh. Toastmaster Dr. Sumant has covered most of the 5 elements, and we also discussed. Can I ask you what kind of a occupational I am referring to when I was introducing in the other slide? What do you think? What comes to your mind as occupational?
Occupational wellness, if I say that, DTM Ram, the person we are working is the free from any physical, mental risk, as well as the machinery, the risk not involved with him, and he is ready to face that. That's called the occupational wellness.
Wow. Please give a round of applause. What kind of occupations can anybody else answer? We have Fauzia. Please, can you tell me? Occupational. What kind of occupation do you have? What's your occupation, in other words?
Okay.
Yes, Madam
In terms
Fauzia.
of
Yeah.
occupation, good evening, everyone. In terms of occupation, so my occupation is that I'm a teacher.
Yes.
That is my occupation. So you
Great.
want to know about occupational wellness?
Yes,
Okay.
I want to know.
I would say that as a teacher, you need to take a mental health day because you will suffer from burnout. You need to like incorporate all these 6 dimensions. You have to have the emotional side, the spiritual side, the intellectual side, the physical side. That's all you have to, it all goes into one. If you don't take care of yourself holistically as a whole, you're going to burn out. You're not going to be happy in your job. You're going to feel like you don't want to wake up in the morning. You're not going to have energy for anything. So guys, take a mental health day.
That's true. Occupational stress. While I was mentioning about the boss, one of the example I was giving. So we all have same 8 hours to 12 hours job. The challenge what we have is the wellness, the well-being of an individual. How healthy you are. You go healthy to the office, but when you materialize the things, end of the day, you need to return home safely with the mindfulness of well-being. How many of you agree? Please raise your hands. Yes or no? Otherwise, there is no purpose. We don't need to be in that job anymore, isn't it? That's the purpose of well-being is the new form of health. Health is wealth. Moving forward, thank you very much. It's time now to introduce our wonderful table topic master. Table topic master, please show me a thumbs up if you're ready. Yeah, he's all pink. Yeah, I can see pink.com. What is that? Pink.com? Yeah. Pink.com. I see the green. I see pink. Wow, wonderful. Dr. Sumant is professional, pediatric surgeon and dentist, and is a fabulous dynamic leader, area director, and president of Mangaf Communicators. Please help him welcome today as table topic master. Over to you, Dr. Suman. Thank you. Please give a round of applause.
Thank you very much, DTM Ram, the Toastmaster of the day, DTM Ram, Kubara Chupali, and all my fabulous leaders, brothers and sisters, fellow Toastmasters, and iPhone, somebody hiding behind iPhone name, the guest, perhaps. Now, impromptu speech, thinking on the feet, table topics. Are you ready? How's the Josh? How's the energy level? All good? So do you want to volunteer or do you want me to pick you guys up one by one?
Yeah, pick up fast because we are running. out of time so that we'll have more topics. Thank you, Suman.
The first question coming up. Who is going to volunteer, please? Volunteers. Toastmasters Jamaluddin Sheikh.
Oh.
Okay. Next on Toastmaster Dinesh. Toastmaster Jamaluddin, Division F Director. The question is, daily habits boost our wellness, our health. How do you feel? Do you think daily habits boosts our health and wellness? Over to you, Toastmaster Jamaluddin Sheikh.
Yes, thank you very much. Table topics master, Toastmaster, Dr. Sumant. Our daily habits boost our health and wellness. Yes, I agree with this because we are staying in a very materialistic society and we are in a digital era. A lot of digital distraction and adulteration in our food and adulteration in our emotional intelligence and blackmailing, fraudulent and remote controlling somebody's mindsets. So we are in this type of society. So we have to take care of all these things. When you wake up until your sleep, you have to take care of your food and where you are spending or your physical being and how you are maintaining your health in physical terms and emotional intelligence terms and your food, your behavior and your friends. All these things, every part of your life, every minute of your activity will impact on your life, especially when somebody is working in a sedentary lifestyle, if somebody is just wasting their time, and if somebody with the toxic environment. So all these things, every element and every minute, every food you are eating and every person you are meeting, you have to take care. It really impacts in your life. Thank you very much, and over to Table Topics Master, Toastmaster Dr. Sumant Mishra.
Excellent viewpoint of Toastmasters Jamaluddin Sheikh, the Division F Director. Really appreciate your valuable feedback on this nice topic. Now the next turn comes to our universal timer, who is acting as a general evaluator today, Toastmaster Dinesh Kumar Pal. The next question on the virtual podium is yours. Gratitude is attitude. Gratitude is attitude. Do you agree? Yes or no?
Thank you very much, Table Topic Master. Of course, gratitude is the attitude, and it should be. In this atmosphere of the Toastmasters community, especially when we dealing with the international Toastmasters, this is called the diversity. Gratitude has a very important role to connect or to grab the attention of the audience. So everyone should start the word of the gratitude. It will, even the person who you are going to talk may not favor you, but when he or she listen the words of gratitude, everyone's heart will be melted for that, because you did something good in any form of the helping, education, or anything, or professional colleague, then he giving you gratitude. Today, your topic, we can say attitude. Attitude sometimes can be the different from the gratitude. It depends upon the person what you are talking. If your attitude is positive, it will be the gratitude. And if your way of talking or attitude is not in the positivity, you are talking about the negative, so that I think will affect opposite. So let us be all adopt the always the gratitude, which connect to the people with a very soft heart. Thank you, and over to you.
Well said, Toastmaster Dinesh. You navigated the jungle of questions nicely, very diplomatically. Thank you very much. Now the next question to the one hiding behind the name iPhone. Can you unmute and make yourself available on video, please? iPhone. iPhone. Anyways, iPhone is not there. So, any volunteers? Toastmaster Michael,
Okay,
are you ready?
I'm ready.
Small assignment. Create
Okay.
a modern wellness slogan. A modern wellness slogan. Over to you, Toastmaster Michael.
Fellow Toastmasters, I will speak of what I experienced. A wellness template that I can give you is life starts with you. Your health starts with you, fellow Toastmasters. In other ways, you are the initiator of your life. It's how you live it, how you decide. But in the future, I will explain it so that I can extract information which are far more important so that you can run your life in a healthier, with initiative, taking the willpower. Everything what I was saying the slogan, willpower. It begins with you. Whether you take a healthy lifestyle or take a dirty diet in your life, it begins with your willpower. How many of you, fellow Toastmasters, would like to have a good lifestyle by taking a willpower, by accepting to initiate their willpower? Anyone? Thank you, fellow Toastmasters.
Thank you, Toastmaster Michael. Now, the Hark Master today, Toastmaster Fauzia, are you ready to take up, or the dynamic, vivacious lady? Okay,
Let me try.
excellent. Thank you very much.
Timer, please remove your red card.
Yeah, thank you, Toastmaster Dinesh, for reminding.
Timer, Toastmaster Sunil, please remove your red card, please.
Yeah, done now, done. Toastmaster Fauzia, tough times never last, but tough people like you do. How about the wellness? Did wellness help you in your tough times? Over to you, please.
Thank you, Table Topics Master for the Toastmaster and your guests. Good evening once again. How did wellness help me during tough times? I would say that there are times when I come back from school and you come with a lot of baggage, right? Maybe it was a parent that upset you. Maybe the child just didn't want to listen. Maybe your VP just came into your classroom and then there's like they're checking your books and they're saying, you need to start marking, more regularly, or they're saying that there's too little work in the books, or you didn't do this, or why are you late for the break? And there's always something. Like you try to do one thing perfect and then it's another thing, and then you fix that, and it's another thing. So it's always something on top of something. So what I used to do is I used to go to the ladies' gym Mabula, and I would always swim every day. I would go religiously every day. I would go and swim I would do my own laps, but I would do it mindfully. As I'm swimming, I'm stroking and I'm moving and I'm going, I'm thinking, and I'm going through this day in my head, and I'm doing some introspection. And I'm thinking like, how could I have changed this? How could I have made things better? How can I improve on what has just happened? Okay, fair enough. Maybe it wasn't my fault, but how can I improve? What did I learn from this whole difficult and sometimes traumatic experience? So I would do some mindful swimming. I would also then do water aerobics. And I would then, which I'm not a violent person, but there are times where I used to picture, if someone made me extremely angry, I wouldn't swear, I wouldn't curse or anything like that. I would just go into that swimming pool. And when they do any uppercuts or they punching, I'm looking at the specific and I'm punching and I'm hitting and I'm pushing. And believe it or not, guys, I feel so much better when I'm done. So much better. So wellness has helped me mentally, physically, mentally, and in most cases also emotionally, especially within the occupation that I'm in. Back to you, Toastmaster, Table Topics Master.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Fauzia, for excellent speech, which added vigor to our already energized meeting today. Now, according to the time, I can see is exactly on time now. Let me ask Toastmaster Sunil, the president, and the acting timer here. Do we have time or
We
call
can
it a
have
day?
one more. We can have one more.
One
Maybe
more?
I myself will take that. Okay. Maybe
Okay,
Toastmaster Dinesh, can you be the timer for the timing, please?
Okay, your question, Toastmaster Sunil.
Yes, please.
Prioritizing mental wellness is quite essential. Yes, no, nus nus. Over to you, please.
Thank you, Table Topic Master, Toastmaster Dr. Sumant. It's an excellent topic, prioritizing the health requirements. Nowadays, we are all in a busy life. All of us have other priorities. But how many of you have given priority for your health requirements? That's very challenging nowadays. And when there are some indicators, when such indicators trouble us, we'll give some response to that. For example, you have noticed some sort of cholesterol effects or some type of PP or diabetic effects, then we slowly start. But there is a right time which we have to start such priorities with it. That's what I say, it's your age 40s. At the age of 40s, you have to start such priorities. Health is required. And this is the time, because in the age, it's like an equipment. We are new till age 30. Our equipments, our body organs are new. But after 40, it's slightly slowing, deteriorating, because over the period, all machines have its own efficiency less. So efficiencies get less. And so we need to have such priorities in place, which is very essential. And all of you have to take care after 40, a different life. Say that you have completed the major part of that very well, right from your childhood. You had all sorts of food, whatever way you can, you played well. And next, it is the time for you to have a balanced life where you will have three things. One is your medication if required, if there is anything, or enough supplements for yours, the other things. The second thing is the food, what you take, just control whatever is suiting you according to your dietary requirements. Then the exercise. There, if you set these three things in your as a priority in your life, after 40, definitely it is going to have an effect and efficiency in your future lives. So yes, I agree, fully agree with the importance of giving priority to the health requirements, which will give you a wellness in your life. Over to you, Table Talk Master.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Sunil, for your very wise insights. Now, before I pass the baton to Toastmaster of the day today, would I kindly request the timer to tell me all the 5 table topic speakers qualified? The timer, please.
Dinesh, I'm qualified or no? Toastmaster Dinesh?
Yeah. You are qualified 2 minutes, 08 seconds only.
So all the speakers, we have 5 speakers today.
Now the
Toastmaster
voting will be
Jamali,
done in this
Toastmaster
section.
Dinesh, Toastmaster Dinesh, Toastmaster Michael, Toastmaster Fauzia, and Toastmaster. All of them have qualified for within
Jamal,
the
yeah. So thank you very much. And now the voting of the table topics speaker best should be done later on or in this
No,
session
no,
only?
no. Let's do it now.
No. Okay. The voting should be given to, we pass the message to who?
Send it to me through the personal chat.
Okay.
I request
All right.
everybody to give a vote of the best table topic speaker to myself through a personal chat. Toastmaster Jamaluddin, Toastmaster Dinesh, Toastmaster Michael, and Toastmaster Fauzia, and Toastmaster Sunil.
Which window? You have two windows.
Sunil and timer, this window, not the other window. Thank you, Dinesh. Kindly request everybody to vote.
Time area timing 1 minute for this.
Time is up.
Time is up. Now I pass the virtual baton to the Toastmaster of the Dynamic DTM Ram Kumar Nachapalli with his wellness theme. Over to you, DTM Ram. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Dr. Suman. Please give a round of applause for the wonderful role of the day, meeting the requirements on the theme. Well explained, well conducted, and on time. Excellent, Toastmaster Dr. Suman. Moving forward, meticulously calculating on the time, general evaluation time. He is Toastmaster Dinesh Kumar Paul. But before move on further, I have one important slide for you. Well, I would like to take you to that slide. Just give a second. Yeah. After which I will hand over to the wonderful general evaluator today. Share. Share. Let's move on. Okay. Perhaps it's time now. Please let me invite General Evaluator Toastmaster Dinesh Kumar Paul. Dinesh, yeah, Dr. Sumant, yes, you raised your hand.
Yeah, the agenda says TMOD introduces Hark Master. It's always the Hark Master goes to the wrong side and gets missing somehow. So I just want to do the justification this time to Toastmaster Fuzzy, Hark Master. You are going to do it or General Evaluator?
Okay, let me tell you here how it started, the introduction of the Hark Master. Whenever the general evaluator considered this Hark Master as one of the item along with grammarian, counter, and the Hark Master, that's how the summary of this role is supposed to be played. It's not that particular element, like if it becomes like this, then we don't have 3 segments. We have 4 segments. Am I right, this Toastmaster Dinesh? So that's why general evaluator, he hooks the Hark Master after grammarian, counter, then he invites the Hark Master. So let us follow that. And with that, I would like to also, last time also informed, I think somehow it's missed. Let's make this change in the next meeting. And without further ado, we'll hand over to General Evaluator Toastmaster Dinesh Kumar Paul. Dinesh, over to you. Thank you. Because of the time constraints.
Thank you very much, Toastmasters of the day. DTM Ram Kumar, General Evaluator. Actually, Hark Master is also the part of the evaluation. So, but as per agenda you mentioned, it should be ask her role from the speeches or from start of the meeting to till finish the table topic. So this first chance I will give to Hark Master only. Let us give a stage to the first Hark Master, and then we will come back to the speech evaluators. Because we mentioned in agenda just after the table topic, the Hark Master.
Are you handing over to me?
Yes, I'm coming to you. Yeah. So I will come to you. So evaluation is the heart of the every Toastmasters meeting. It allows us to recognize the strength, provide the constructive feedback, and celebrate areas of the improvement. Today we have the two prepared speakers and two evaluators who will help us reflect on the performance after their evaluation. I will present my overall assessment of the meeting and provide feedback to the role players. So let me start first from the Herc Master only. First, Toastmaster Fauzia Abraham. Please go ahead, all yours.
Thank you, General Evaluator. Now, let's see how well everybody has been listening throughout the meeting. Is everyone ready for some questions? Some burning questions? Okay, now, who proposed the adoption of the agenda and who seconded the motion? Who proposed the adoption of the agenda and who seconded the motion? The first time, not the second time, the first time. Anyone?
First time,
Toastmaster
Dr.
Sunil.
Sumant Mishra proposed.
The first time?
Toastmaster
Adoption of the
Sunil
agenda.
proposed the
Mr. Samad.
agenda.
Toastmaster
Yes.
Sunil, the president, proposed the first time. Thank you.
Yes, that's correct. And who seconded the motion?
Toastmaster Sumant Mishra.
That
Dr.
is correct.
Sumant.
Good job. Okay, you guys have actually been listening. What is the theme of the day?
Wellness is the new
Yes, is the
health.
new health.
Correct. You guys went through the agenda again to read. What does Toastmaster Michael do to ensure wellness?
Exercise.
Exercise. Good job. Who is the father of wellness, of the wellness movement? DTM Ram. Can you please enlighten us? Who was the father
Below
of the wellness?
Hitler.
Who was the father? Yes.
Of the wellness movement?
Hello Hitler. Hitler something.
Done. Yeah. You're very close,
Yeah.
Jamal. Hulbert L. Dunn. D-U-N-N. I put it
Okay.
in the chat.
And what year did DTM Ram mention? Was this guy, Halbert
Nine-
Dunn?
75 or 1975.
1975.
Correct. Please complete. Wellness is functioning what? Wellness is functioning optimally in what?
In health.
DTM Ram, can you please enlighten us?
Wellness is functioning, potentially of functioning individual climbing towards a higher potential of health, well-being of health, wellness, high level of wellness. That's what I mentioned. The condition in which the individual move forward, climbing towards a higher potential of functioning.
Okay, thank you for that. Why did Toastmaster Rehan's boss call him? Why did he call him? For what reason? He called him to tell him what? He had to do a what in front of?
Board presentation.
Yes, good job. In front of top management. He did a presentation in front of top management. Complete. Fear is not just fear. It can be a what?
A motivator.
Correct. Rehan wants to be a what talker?
TED.
TEDx.
Yeah.
Next.
That's his dream, right? It's his dream. What 3 dimensions? I think this was Toastmaster Sumant. He mentioned 3 dimensions of wellness.
Yes.
Physical, mental, and spiritual. Emotional.
Okay, so we have physical, and then we had when you
Mental and emotional. Calmness.
calmness and
Spiritual.
yes, and prayer.
Prayer.
Mental health is not a what? It's not a what? Wait, mental health is a what and not a destination. Mental health is a what and not a destination. It is a what, and not a destination.
Silent pandemic.
No, please try again. Mental health is a what, not a destination. It is a what, not a destination.
Journey.
Yes, good job. True or false? Mental health is a silent pandemic.
True.
True.
Yes. What are the 6 dimensions of wellness?
Physical, intellectual, emotional,
Occupation.
occupational.
Yes, occupational. 2 more.
Social,
Yes,
Mhm.
of
Intellectual.
yes.
intellectual,
And did we say spiritual?
yeah, social, intellectual, spiritual, physical, mental, and occupational. Thank you.
Okay. I'm seeing a red card, guys. I think I need to stop now.
Great job. Thank you.
Back to you, general evaluator. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you very much. Very intelligent questions all, and our participants are really, I think 80-90% they were our active listener. Maybe missed the word due to some internet connectivity, and most of the I am missing today due to internet. So without any further delay, let's invite our first speakers, Toastmaster Rehan's speech evaluator, Toastmaster Michael Chindova. Please give a round of applause. Evaluator Michael, are you?
Thank you, Toastmaster. How many of you guys would agree with me that this kind of speech was well structured and entertaining and calmly, and it was self-motivating? How many of you? Fellow Toastmasters, the speaker spoke from his heart, and he has also motivated us. His body language and gestures had a meaning. I loved when he said, connecting the dots like this. He also explained in a lot of gestures. His eye contact was on point, and this was superb. As an icebreaker, I was amused because it is meant to introduce yourself to the club for the first time. And this is a well-structured speech. We all know we came from the same path. We delivered icebreakers. But I tell you, this is a promising speaker. I can see great heights. However, in terms of feedback, I would encourage the speaker, TM, to increase his time, increase speeches, increase points, so that he can cover more ground on timing. In other ways, well displayed the speech. Thank you very much, Toastmaster. I have learned that even from an icebreaker, you can see an amazing speech. Thank you very much. Back to you.
Thank you very much, Toastmasters Michael, for your valuable feedback to the speakers. I believe speakers not in the meeting, but it is recorded. It will be forwarded to him. and he will incorporate your suggestions. With that, let me invite the second evaluator, who is none other than our TMOD, DTM Ramkumar, who will evaluate the speech of our none other than table topic master, speaker, president, even the division director or area director. I'm not sure. Area director. Okay. Please go ahead. DTM Ram, all yours.
Thank you, General Evaluator Toastmaster of the Day. Please let us give a round of applause to the speaker today. He inspired me because he met the speech objective. I loved it. He proved himself that he's really a doctor. Well done, Toastmaster, President Mangaf Communicator. I will evaluate his speech in ethos, pathos, and logos, explaining in the persuasive manner. His speech title was Mental Health. Okay. Ethos means ethical appeal. He had completely emphasized with vigor, complete ethics was poured in him. What was it? He explained to us about interpreting on the health, well-being with the mentalness, the emotional, spiritual, and well-being of a person individually. The pathos he expressed further with the emotional appeal. In the logos, logical appeal. What kind of a logical he appealed with us with the using the statistics, facts and figures. 95% of the inspiration come from the mental health. 1 in 4, which means 25% have mental issues, at least once in lifetime, whatever the age it could be. How many of you agree? You agree, right? Everybody comes forward. However you run, whatever you do, marathon you do, it doesn't matter with the age, any part of the life before we die or before we reach to the eternal, we will have some kind of mental issues, maybe Parkinson's diseases. It's known. And he further emphasized with the types of persuasion, which I mentioned about ethos, pathos, and logos, with a clear statistical analysis, logical reasoning. He applied the emotional part with ethics and the logics. His speech was informative. Fellow Toastmasters, I loved his presence of mind, his courage, his preparation part. Why? The timeliness is very important, and he mentioned touching the Toastmasters, how we improved upon the time, impromptu speeches. But when it comes to the health, you need to be practical, brought the solutions onto the plate. Daily mental health checkups is imperative. 5 minutes, how are you doing today? You need to check up yourself. He emphasized how you persuaded. He emphasized asking us with the hormonal changes relevant to the brain, protecting your peace by saying, no, I can't, nothing wrong in it. When you have too much pressure or anxiety, that cause you go down, put you down mentally, physically, socially, spiritually. That's what I learned. And he ended with a positive conclusion. Nurture it, protect it, live it. Yes, every speaker have one thing to take it. What is that? Please, next time in your slide, your area director, I want to see one slide of the statistics from the World Health Organization or the global population, what kind of a disease we have relevance to mental health. With that, great speech, great eye contact, excellent persuasive speech. Over to General Evaluator.
Thank you very much, Evaluator DTM Ramkumar. Next, we have our grammarian and our counter dual role, Toastmaster Tristan Fisher. Toastmaster Tristan, can you unmute yourself and switch on your video, please? Toastmaster Tristan.
Yes. Good evening,
I
everyone.
appreciate it.
There we
Thank you very
go.
much.
My apologies. Yes, my word of the day report trophy goes to none other than our very own Toastmaster, and as well as our club president, Toastmaster Dr. Suman. Round of applause to Dr. Suman for using the word of the day, bigger, 3 times in his utterances. Well done to you, Toastmaster Dr. Suman. Then I have a few lists, quotes, thoughts, words, and sayings that I liked when I heard everyone speaking. First of all, Toastmaster Ram Kumar, when he said wellness is connecting with your spiritual wellness. Also, fear is not just Toastmaster Rian Asari mentioned that fear is not just a fear, it can be a motivator. Also, he also uttered and said that everyone has a dream, and how well can we relate to that? Then Toastmaster Dr. Sumant mentioned quite a few things where he said that mental health is a journey, not a destination. Mental health is a silent pandemic. Take time out to ask yourself, how am I doing today? And then, of course, gratitude is the only attitude. Then Toastmaster Fozia said that as teachers, she said, guys, take a mental health day. That is very important. And then, of course, that attitude is the gratitude. I think Toastmaster Sunil, or was it Dinesh, mentioned that gratitude is the attitude that is connected to a sharp heart. And then Toastmaster Michael mentioned in his speech where he said, life starts with you. You are the initiator of your life. It begins with your willpower. Then last but not least, just a few improper grammatical uses, just 3. First of all, I'm not sure whether Rehan Ansari mentioned everybody has or everyone has, but in almost all cases, we would use the correct use of everybody, everyone has, and not everybody has, because everyone is a collective noun, referring, of course, to a single entity. And then we have Dr. Suman. You mentioned that if too much crying patient, grammatically, I would suggest that you would say that if there are too much crying patients, and then Toastmaster, our DTM Ram Kumar, just the correct emphasis on the word informative, where you said informative. So the emphasis is on informative, and that is the proper use of the word informative. Thank you so much. That is all I have for the grammarian role. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Tristan. You can take over again stage as the counter.
Then my double agent role as the counter. I must say that in overall the grammarian and the counter in terms of the domain of our grammar today was very, very a calm demeanor and well said in everyone's speeches and utterances. However, I just have one repeat from Toastmaster Rihan Ansari, and then from Toastmaster Michael, 1 and then from Toastmaster Sunil, 3 and that's a wrap. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Tristan, for presenting your both report, and give a round of applause for Toastmaster Tristan. He took the 2 roles today. Thank you very much for that. Since we are running very late, my role is the 3-minute or 5-minute agenda. Where are we? 3 minutes. Okay. So first recommendation, next time general evaluator, please make the 5 minutes, because if you evaluate a speech in 3 minutes, then general evaluator, how can cover? And it is not the Toastmasters first and rule that make the 3 minutes. So from next time, you give to general evaluator 5 minutes. Already I have made these changes in my club. With that, so let me move forward. First, start from the sergeant at arms. I think Bell equipped our sergeant at arms, specialized Toastmaster Jamal, opened the meeting on time and spoke about the general meeting rules. Transfer the stage to the both president, and both president did their part very well for acknowledging the guest. That time, I think there was no guest in the meeting. So we will move forward and adopted the agenda properly. It is the part of the parliamentary procedure. Here I will say regarding this raising the motion, don't, I think today not used, but never use the word raise the motion. You can propose only, because raise the motion, if you use the word, that time should be this majority of the requirement of the word is called, I'm missing the word. If you have the attended member 50% plus 1, then only we
Quorum.
use the word raise up the word. It is the
Quorum.
quorum. Quorum. So only
Thank
the
you.
use the word, use the quorum, and in the general meeting for adopting the agenda, no need to say raise the motion. Just we can say change the agenda or propose the agenda. After stage come to the Toastmasters of the day. What a meeting today, what a theme. He spoke very well about the theme, and it is related to everyone's, we can say our daily routine. The health is the important thing. So we will take care about that. Speakers, of course, our both speakers delivered very good speech, and as Toastmasters Michael Chindova allow me to add something for evaluation regarding this speaker Toastmasters Rehan. As you mentioned about the timing, actually his speech was the memorized and he derailed from the topic. That's why he could not spoke the full time and he stopped the immediate. So may I know who the mentor of this speaker? Mentor of this speaker, Toastmasters Rehan. You are.
Toastmaster Dinesh G. Still no mentor has been assigned. He recently joined, but I was guiding him and I told him basically the old structure,
Okay.
4 to 6 minutes,
Got
minimum
it.
4 minutes.
Got it. Thank you. So first suggestion note, speaker come to the deliver the speech. Before that, you have to make orientation, and that time you have to assign the mentor. Then every speakers, not only I'm talking about the Toastmasters Rehan, that he the first is icebreaker. Everything is considerable, but seasoned speaker too don't consider ourselves that we are ready. Still, my speech, I am connecting to my mentor, DTM Priscilla, not the nowadays DTM Kajetam. But because if this speech go to the speech, is not actually the, we can say the icebreaker. That's why we can, no need to memorize. If you use your own introduction, start from your introduction, whatever the part of the icebreaker, you talk about yourself only. So that will no need to memorize and it will be continued the speech. Yeah, DTM Ram, you are raising the hand.
Yeah, there is one concern here. Can we have the motion to adopt the agenda? This is the basic statement we use in almost all the clubs across the District 20. We don't say raise, but
Yeah.
can we have the motion to adopt the agenda?
Yeah,
with the
that
changes?
I mentioned.
Yes,
If you
thank
have
you.
the quorum, use the word motion. If you have the quorum.
So can we
Motion
have,
related to the quorum. Huh?
can we have is the question, and the other one say, yes, I raise, or like he said, Toastmaster Dinesh, he said, instead of raise, I propose. If
Yeah,
there is
I
no
propose.
So now it's 6 p.m. now almost. Do we
Again,
change the agenda? Extension.
yeah, you can propose. You can propose extension. Any president or any member of both club.
I,
Then we
Toastmaster
will go.
Suman, the president, proposed to extend the meeting by, let's say, 10 minutes, because also we have the evaluators voting and reports the timer. Anyone second?
President
Toastmaster Thurston.
Will would like to second the motion proposed
I
by.
Toastmaster Thurston from Mangaf Communicators second the proposal. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So meeting has been extended for 10 more minutes. So we can adjourn the meeting, I think 6:10. So let me take back regarding the speakers. Second speaker, Toastmaster Sumant, very well delivered the speech, and as evaluated by DTM Ram, you will incorporate his suggestion or the feedback. Grammarian, very well report submitted. Our counter also done by Toastmaster Tristan and Hark Master. What I have to say, hats off to you, Toastmaster Fauzia, very well. Hark Master, your role. Only the things for improvement, all meeting well done. I think DTM Ram, you also, the speech statement missed the for the speakers. You spoke the title, but missed the purpose statement. Let's take a note. That's why we usually in the main role, we use the some script. It will not the miss that things. And other than I don't see any improvement. Meeting back the, we can say the quality and quantity. Not the quantity, but it is the qualitative meeting. We all done very good. And this is the things I was surprised. I was asking Toastmaster Sunil why we are Friday meeting. They tell this is a joint meeting, one day given to their club and one day to our club. Okay. Because if you continuing the any changes in the meeting permanently, you have to mention the club website. Okay. With that, I will conclude the session. And if anything I missed, I noted so many things. I will forward to the both president in the written, if anything, because time to have to take the boards and the declaration. So by that, I will like to hand over to the Toastmasters of the day. And thank you very much to listening us. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Toastmaster Dinesh. Well, please give a round of applause to our wonderful general evaluator. He made make it a difference to us today. Yes, thank you. Coming back to the mental health and work-related stress. Can you see the slide here? The adverse reaction people have to excessive pressure. Yes, Sumant?
Yeah, excellent. We are working on still on the theme of the day, but please don't forget about the best evaluators voting and also best role players voting. Thank you.
Sure. Okay, since we have a wonderful theme of the day today, so I'm moving forward. How many of you think that some way or the other we are struggling? How many of you in colors? Let me go with the colors. It's easy, right? The indicator shows employee engagement, job satisfaction, well-being measures, and physical. Yeah, all these things are related to the individual. Yes or no? Please raise your hands. Unmute yourself. Please, let's open up. We are all into the struggling or coping. How many of you agree the yellow color? Jamaluddin Sheikh, yes, I want you to talk. Make some noise. Yes, unmute yourself. Unmute yourself, gentlemen. Yeah, coping and struggling. Perhaps you're coping up with the stress. Perhaps you're struggling with the physical vitality, vigor, okay, and cognitive emotions, that is anxiety, depression, endocrine, whatever the cardiovascular, intestinal, physical, unwellness. Well, all these can be controlled. It's all depends on us. So here I want to bring to your attention the 6 dimensions of well-being. Intellectual well-being, that's a growth related. Occupational, it's about your employment, academic, volunteer work, wherever you're doing, do it healthily with the mindset of the spiritual wellness. Natural, connect to the nature, that universe energy, and social wellness. Whatever you do in our environment, it should echo, it should be impactful for you, for your wellness. Emotional, we talked a lot about our feelings, how you feel, the behavioral based safety, we do it in our HSC profession. Your emotional mindset and state of well-being is very imperative. Physical, yes, we had Michael Chindova, he elaborated, and also we had speakers here today, Dr. Sumant. Engagement in the variety of health enriching behavior. I personally feel that go to the doctor. Nothing is so urgent in our life. If you're healthy, then you become wealthy. Why I say this? We have acute ailments, sudden or short-term, cold flu or broken bones. We all have it, isn't it? What's the solution for it? Michael, Jamal, what's the solution for it? Go physically check, consult a doctor. You're not a doctor. We are just occupational. Perhaps you're a teacher, like Fozia, she said, I'm a HSC professional, maybe. We need someone who is expert in health, occupational health specialist or a doctor, to do what? For the treatment of physical ailments, depends on the cause and severity, and ranging from different perspective, lifestyle changes, therapeutical or surgical intervention can prevent the ailments. Gentlemen, it all depends on individual choice. Raise your hands if you agree. Conclusion: yes, mindfully focusing on wellness builds resilience, enables individual to thrive amidst life's inevitable personal and professional challenges. So let's be mindful about that. With that, I come to the end of my TMOD role today in the Mangaf and ASSP Kuwait Toastmasters Club. I thank Toastmaster Sunil, President and ExCom members, and Toastmaster Dr. Sumant for giving me the opportunity to be here as a Toastmaster of the day. Over to the President Toastmaster, Sumant Mishra. Before that, can we have the voting for the evaluators? And let me ask the timer, the time taken by the evaluator, whether they qualified or not. Let us check with our timer today. Over to you, Sunil.
We have
Toastmaster
three
Sunil.
evaluators for today. Toastmaster Michael, who took 2 minutes 35 seconds. DTM Ram, 3 minutes 23 seconds. Toastmaster Jason, 3 minutes 29 seconds. So all of the three evaluators are qualified. Let's do for the voting. They can send a private message to me in my Sunil NS timer window.
So
Please
same
help.
time. Sorry
yes,
to interrupt. Same time, voting for the best evaluator as well as voting for the best role player, isn't it?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Also, please, yeah, take one extra step that let's vote for the best role player. We have a grammarian, we have a timer, we also have Toastmaster of the day. And anybody is missing in this best role player, Dr. Sumant?
Harkmaster, Toastmaster.
Harkmaster, 4 roles. Fauzi also.
Grammarian,
So,
counter.
grammarian, counter, timer, and TMOD. Thank you. Let's make 1 minute for you. Thank you. Let's give us 1 minute. Yeah, timer, please make 1 minute.
Table topics master.
At the count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Thank you. Thank you. With that, I would like to hand over back to the president. Should I hand over? Yeah, I would like to hand over my president, ASSP Kuwait Toastmaster Club President, Sunil Sadanand, so that he'll take over to Mangaf. Thank you. Over to you.
Let's give a big round of applause to our Toastmaster of the day, TTM Ramkumar, who wonderfully took us with the team and entertained us for the last 2 hours. Thank you, TTM Ramkumar, for your presence and thoughtful message which we have brought as a team, which is wellness, which is very important for all of us. It is something which we need to take outside this meeting and carry ahead along with our life in the due course. Thank you once again. Now it's going to announce that best speaker. I'd request Toastmaster Sumant Mishra ji to announce the best speaker for today. Yeah, that's.
I may ask, because since Dinesh is here,
Yeah,
sorry to
there was
interrupt
no
you.
voting for the best speaker.
Toastmaster of the day, actually, who announces Toastmaster Dinesh? The results usually, because in CAD they say it's a Toastmaster of the day, but here we are not following. Can we do the justice today? Toastmaster Dinesh is here, leadership chair.
So we'll send you the.
Announcing the role player, best role player or best speaker, anything is the part of the Toastmaster of the day. After that, he will hand over the stage to the president.
Excellent, thank you. Over to Toastmaster Sunil Sadanand, President.
So I'll just
Kuwait.
just give me 1 minute. In the meantime, Toastmaster Sumant can close the meeting. I can give the closing message. I'll just type on to DTM Ramkumar. He can announce that.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much, Toastmaster Sunil, the president of Mangaf of ASSP Kuwait. Yeah, thank you very much for your coordination, cooperation, synergy, symbiosis for making this exciting quality meeting with a nice theme and nice ambience. So officially, I call this meeting over now. Before we proceed, later on, we'll proceed for the certificate distribution and the general chit chats if we have any. And I stop the recording now. Thank you very much for the nice collaboration. We will look forward for more quality meetings, and we look forward for more active participants and invite the guests as well. And as Toastmaster Sunil already told us, season for club contests, area contests, division contests. Kindly take up the roles and hone up your skills of speech, as well as try to encourage the newcomers, teach them as well. Involve yourselves, not the job of VP education only, not the job of VP president only, is a combined effect as a teamwork. So they feel ease, and then they walk into your shoes at some point of time and get the DCP points and all those excellence awards for the club, for the area and the district. Saying this, thank you once again. Over to you, and I call this meeting officially over. Thank you very much. Recording
It's time to award,